DeSantis downplays Haley's foreign policy experience. UN is a worthless organization. Gov. Ron DeSantis, R. Florida, downplayed the foreign policy experience of his 2024 Republican primary competitor, former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley, on Thursday, dismissing the UN as a worthless organization. During a trip to New Hampshire where the Florida governor officially filed for the state's 2024 presidential primary, he was asked about Haley, who has surpassed him in the Granite State, taking second place to former President Donald Trump. GOP congressman goes to Israel to rescue stranded Americans. Difference between statesmen and politicians. When he asked why voters should choose him over Haley, he reportedly cited his experience as a part of the Navy JAG Corps. As part of his service, DeSantis was deployed to Fallujah in Iraq in 2007 and advised a SEAL Team 1 commander. Time equals 400 ms, greater than as for Haley's experience as UN ambassador under Trump, DeSantis said. I think the UN is a worthless organization, quite frankly. All they do is sanction Israel. That's really what it exists for, okay. He continued. Haley served as ambassador to the UN for roughly 2 years, leaving the post at the end of 2018. She memorably defended the United States' right to make its own decisions, as well as Israel and its right to exist. When Trump unilaterally moved the U.S. Embassy in Israel to its capital of Jerusalem, the UN drafted resolutions to ask members not to place diplomatic structures in the city. Haley vetoed the resolution and reiterated the U.S.'s ability to choose where its embassies are. Haley's campaign did not provide a comment to the Washington Examiner. Foreign policy has become more prominent on the 2024 campaign trail amid fears of China's growing threat, the war between Russia and Ukraine, and the recent terrorist attack carried out on Israel by Iran-backed Hamas. Both Haley and DeSantis have come out forcefully in favor of Israel. Sign up for free Springs AM Update, your morning rundown of the latest news from Colorado Springs and around the country overnight, and the stories to follow throughout the day delivered to your inbox each evening. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. Sign up, view all of our newsletters. Success. Thank you for subscribing to our newsletter. View all of our newsletters. Haley, in particular, has touted her foreign policy chops at the forefront of her campaign, and she quickly used her defense knowledge and prowess to begin calling out President Joe Biden and Iran over the Israel attack last week. Click here to read more from the Washington Examiner. Between the prevalence of foreign policy concerns on the 2024 trail, competitive debate performances, and surpassing DeSantis in New Hampshire, Haley has presented a threat to his second-place status in the primary. The two will come face-to-face Friday when they make competing pitches to a group of Republican billionaire donors as they look to consolidate behind one candidate to take on Trump. DeSantis still maintains the lead over non-Trump candidates nationally, and in Iowa, where he has been focusing his efforts. While he has been trending downward in the polls, Haley has seen an upward trajectory. She also boasts second place in New Hampshire, as well as her home state of South Carolina. Primaries in the two states will not take place until after the Iowa caucuses on January 15. Original location: DeSantis downplays Haley's foreign policy experience. UN is a worthless organization. Washington Examiner videos. Click here to read more from the Gazette.